Hello, I'm going to do the Cancer energy reading, and I'm going to use my Classic Design Tarot, the original tarot, and I'm also going to use my Tarot Grand Luxe. If you are interested in any of the cards that I'm using, please feel free to check out the links down below. All right, so Cancer sign. What is the current situation with my Cancer signs? All right. We have the Star, and that's crossed by, the Chariot, and that's your card. What do you need to focus on? Okay. Three of Swords. What are your past? What are you leaving behind? Strength card. What are your strengths? King of Cups. Okay, that also can represent you. We have the near future. Oh, love that. Ace of Pentacles. Could be some money coming in for you, opportunities coming in for you, doors definitely opening up for you. Advice, the Moon. I feel like don't cross anything out. Don't, just because I feel like with this and this, I feel like you may have some opportunities that normally that you would have crossed off your list, but I feel like don't cross anything off until you've really explored it. I feel like that's what may surprise you, is that something that you wouldn't have normally done or something that you wouldn't have normally looked into, I feel like there's an opportunity there that may surprise you. The environment, looking within, we have the Hermit, which is Virgo. Hopes and fears, the Seven of Swords, and potential outcome. I love it. Ten of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. I love this because the near future is Ace of Pentacles and the potential outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. So I definitely feel that for some of you, it's a new career path. It could have to do something with money or investing or financial opportunities coming in for you. I feel like like I said before, maybe that's why you've lost hope. I feel like you're having hope for something, but I almost feel like you're struggling with that. But I feel like it's sometimes when we have blinders on and we're just seeing down one path, like we're not seeing all of the other opportunities that are around us. And even though it may be something that you wouldn't normally do or you wouldn't normally look into, or sometimes it's not even that thing, right? Sometimes it's, okay, this leads you to that, right? So this path of, well, this isn't my normal thing, but then you look into that, but then somehow that is pushing you in the direction for something else to come in for you to lead on a path to what you do like. I hope I'm making sense. I just feel like it's being open to all opportunities that are around you and to not cross it off the list until you fully explore it. Just giving opportunities. This could be relationships. I'm thinking it's more career or something to do with money or I don't know, like more physical, materialistic things, opportunities that could lead something. And who knows, like you could start a new career job and then that leads to a new partnership, right? New friendships, a new partners. It could lead to other things. You never know. I just feel like leave all the doors open. So we have the current situation. The Star card is crossed by the Chariot, which is, and I feel like you kind of lost hope, like you stopped, like you because you're feeling frustrated. Yeah, looking at all opportunities. I love the Two of Swords that came out. Again, King of Pentacles definitely has to do with work, career, job, opportunities. Looking at all potential opportunities for yourself. Don't cross anything off the list. We have, what do you need to focus on? Okay, maybe things didn't work out on the back. There's something that has to do with the Three of Swords that's holding you back. Yes, definitely. Okay, could be that frustration. It could be that things didn't work out for you, and so you're feeling down on yourself, and I just feel like you're really being hard on yourself. And there's some sort of Three of Swords energy, whatever that represents for you, that's around you, that's blocking you, right? That's stopping you. You need to focus on your intuition, listening to that inner voice that is saying you can do it, push forward, push through it. And again, Six of Swords. Yeah, that there's these swords sticking up in the water, but it's maneuvering around those swords. It's maneuvering through those challenges. It's maneuvering through those things and not letting them block you or stop you. And seeing that and say, yeah, this is a challenge, but I'm going to push through because I know that I can. I know that there's better things that await me, right? Your past, what are you leaving behind? We have the Strength card, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. I feel like you have a lot of people around you. We have Taurus, then we have Cancer sign, your sign. We have Pisces, and we have Virgo. So I feel like there may be a lot of people around you that are kind of blocking your... Okay, Cancer sign, sorry about that. My storage space on my phone ran out. So I thought it was a really great reading and I didn't want to start all over. So this is part 2 of it so we can finish it. So let's see. So I think I left off where I was saying where I feel that there was a lot of people around you, and what you're leaving behind is those actions towards something that you thought was going to happen and a direction that you were going on, but that you had faith in that direction, but that's okay because that was not something that was going to be work in your favor. Like sometimes we just have to learn to let those things go. Your strengths are, I feel like is your positive energy, your positive outlook. I feel like I feel like you're really connected to yourself. I feel like you're really good about making choices for yourself. And I feel like not too often do you get tripped up. I kind of feel like you're pretty grounded, and I feel like, you know, we all have those times where we get tripped up in situations, but I feel like you're pretty good about looking at the positive side of things, and I feel like you're good at letting go of what doesn't work for you, and I feel like you're good at focusing on yourself and those relationships that you have that are working for you. Near future, like I said, I feel like there is definitely opportunities coming in for you. This could be going back to school. It could be a new career. It could be an advancement in career. It could be money coming in for you. Opportunities coming in for you. Look at this. New opportunities are coming in for you, right? Look at this. I love the Magician. I love this energy coming in for you. Very powerful. I feel like you're back in control. Here you're feeling a little wobbly, right? Things aren't quite going the way. There's something that's holding you back, but you know within yourself that things are going to move forward. And here is the confirmation right here, right? That there's a new direction that you're going in. And like I said, don't turn down opportunities that may seem like there's something that you would not normally take, because I feel like that could lead to something else. The advice, I feel like that's exactly what I just said, that you may not see it may not be something that you can see clearly, but I feel like don't give up on it. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have, so that can represent you again, and then we have the Justice. I feel like it's that things will balance out and things will work. It'll make sense to you when it happens. Like maybe it doesn't make sense to you at first, but I feel like it will make sense to you when it happens, and you will see. It's almost like looking back over it, right? And saying, yeah, like now it makes sense to me. It didn't make sense to me at the time, but now it makes sense to me. The environment is the Hermit, looking within. We have the Lovers, which is Gemini. We are now adding someone else. Oh, and we added Libra. So you have a lot of people around you. The environment is looking towards the future, and we have the Fool on the sail, on the sail of the ship. And I feel like it's a new direction for you. It's a new direction, and that these new opportunities are coming in for you. It could be new relationships. Just like I was saying, is like, I feel like it has to do with career and money. It could also do with something that you really love to do that you didn't realize. Sometimes when we try new things, that we don't realize, like we think that we wouldn't like it. So for me, it was, I never played golf, and I was like, well, I don't understand that. But then I had met someone who, they showed me how to play golf, and I started playing golf, and I was like, wow, I really like this. Like, I never would have thought that I would like to do this, but I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And I'm so glad that that person showed me that, because I wouldn't 1000% never have tried that on my own. And I would have said, well, why do I want to do that? But being open to that opportunity and trying that opportunity, I was like, wow, I really like this. And so this could be something that you realize, hey, I really like this. I didn't realize that I would like it. Or it could, like I said before, I feel like it could be one opportunity, a career opportunity, something to do with the pentacles that leads you to the lovers, right? That could lead you to new friendships. It could lead you to new relationships. So I feel like there's a lot of shifts going on for you here, but I just feel like it definitely being open to all opportunities. That it may not be what it seems, that one opportunity could lead to something else. We have the hopes and fears. We have the 7, right, wondering, is this going to work for me or is this not going to work for me? Fear, hopes being stronger, like, right, having those fears of the Page of Swords. Is this going to work for me? Am I doing the right thing? But I also feel like it's making sure that you don't overthink things, because if you put yourself in the negative energy of saying, this isn't going to work for me, this isn't what I like to do. Obviously, if it's definitely something that you don't like, don't do it. But like I said, you never know. Like, give it a try. If it's a definite no, then at least you tried it. But you never know what could happen. But don't already cross something off the list if you haven't looked into it and you haven't tried it. Potential outcome is the 10 of Pentacles. As I always say, you have to do what is best for you. I'm not telling you what you have to do, but just being open to opportunities. We have new feelings, new emotions. We have the Page of Cups, and we have happiness, right? Getting yourself back, and you definitely have a lot of people around you, and I feel like it's celebrating with some of these people that are around you, maybe all of these people, I'm not really sure. But I feel like it's that happiness and that excitement, and, you know, feeling like, yeah, I was kind of struggling here, but now I was able to pull it back together and get things back on track, and being like, yeah, like that was a little detour, right? Trusting in the detours of life and saying, okay, that was a little detour, but that was okay. I was able to get myself back on track. All right, so we're going to get a spirit animal oracle. We have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Not rushing through any of these things that are going on here, and knowing, okay, I'm working towards this energy here and this 10 of Pentacles here. I'm working towards that. Yeah, there may be some misdirections or some weird little paths, but I'm still moving forward. And then we have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. I also feel like it goes with the High Priestess, is listening to that inner voice, right? Let those signs, let those opportunities, right? Spirit be your guide. I feel like it's let those signs and let those opportunities that are presented to you, let that guide you, right, in the direction that you need to go. I have my Star Dragons. We have Independence, carving your own path. I love that. I feel like that goes very well with that 3 of Wands, is carving your own path, doing it your own way, that you are on your own path, you're going in your own direction, and not worrying about what other people have to say. Like, you're carving your own path that resonates and works for you. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about that it's in the 2 parts, but like I said, I felt like this was a really great reading, and I didn't want to start all over. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.